Today on Unsolved Florida, we have another unsolved homicide. In a Daytona Shores hotel set for destruction, a skeleton was found and frightened the work crew. Today, let's go to Daytona Beach Shores. Daytona is known for its beach as well as the NASCAR 500. The area of the Daytona Beach Shores is about 5.5 miles of drivable white sand, and it's truly gorgeous. In 1984, a demolition crew was hired to take down two properties on South Atlantic Avenue. Both of them were hotels. The property at 2433 South Atlantic was mid-demolition when workers found a skeleton. Now, as far as I can find online, authorities have not said where the remains were found in the hotel. Obviously, I'm assuming they wouldn't just be laying out on a bed, but perhaps the hotels were abandoned or condemned because of a hurricane or age. It's likely people could have been squatting in the hotel. Now, this is pictures of the hotel that is currently on the property, which was built after the previous hotel was demolished. I'm very familiar with this area, and today I don't think people would be squatting in abandoned hotels, especially in Daytona Shores. It's a pretty nice area, and Volusia County is pretty heavily policed. The beach people do not mess around. Maybe in 1984 it was more common. The medical examiner estimates the skeletal remains are that of a white male aged 21 to 35. It's unclear how long he had been deceased, but they did estimate at least 6 months. The only characteristic from the autopsy that stood out was he had a healing skull fracture. So not the cause of death. It was found on July 4th of 1984, which is odd because you wouldn't think that a demolition crew would be working on July 4th. No dentals available, no fingerprints, and according to the Doe Network, DNA was insufficient for profiling. Of course, when he was found in the 80s, DNA technology was not like it is today. So actually, the DNA Doe Project is working with the Volusia County Medical Examiner to help find John Doe. They just announced this in a Facebook post on July 13th. Perhaps they exhumed his remains and were able to get more usable DNA versus what they had back in 1984. The Doe Network also stated that items found with the body, clothing, etc. are unknown. Unidentified remains found in Florida are very difficult because it's such a popular travel destination, and also a lot of people who are homeless migrate down here because of our weather. And that just makes finding someone 10 times harder because they could be from literally anywhere in the United States or beyond. Unfortunately, we just don't know a lot of details about this case, and it's probably likely that the police don't either. I wanted to boost this case and get his face out there and hopefully one day share an update with y'all. If you want to check out the DNA Doe Project, here is their website. They're active on Facebook too. They help authorities with genealogy for unidentified remains. As we all know, DNA testing costs a lot of money, so the Doe Network does rely on a lot of donations and volunteers so they can keep their prices low as possible for police agencies. Here are some of their records. I know there are a lot of other companies that do this as well, but I just wanted to share this one. It's a company I've been following for a really long time. So that's all I have today. I will see you guys next time on Unsolved Florida.